Hey guys, it's RodimusPrimal. I am back with another video, and today I have got a quick video for you guys that is going to give you some good news when it comes down to the Thundercats. That's right, some good news, especially considering all of the crazy stuff that has happened over the years and how the franchise has been handled. But finally, fans of the Thundercats now have the opportunity to be able to watch the original show and the rebooted show. So, I've got a lot to talk about, so sit back, relax, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and let's transform and roll out. Okay, so a lot of Thundercats fans have been wondering when the shows will finally reach a streaming service. You know, because right now the only way that you can be able to watch it is if you can get your hands on the DVDs. And that becomes a challenge for a lot of people. Now, the thing about Thundercats is there's really only two Thundercats cartoons, and then you have a bad parody that is made by somebody that didn't like the original show, wants to make fun of people who like the original show, and if they don't like the new show, they can get insulted. And and of course, you guys know my review when it comes down to that show. But on top of that, there, you know, the 2011 reboot, which some people really liked and some people really didn't like. You know, I enjoyed the reboot series, and I wish that it had a second season. Unfortunately, a lot of corporate meddling forced the show into, you know, a time slot jumping. You know, we'll keep jumping each episode into a different time slot so that the views are low, so we can justify canceling it, because they were planning on canceling it right away, not realizing, you know, that people really wanted to see, you know, where the show would go. And unfortunately, you know, now years later we get a bad show, and people are wondering about the two good shows, the actual two Thundercats cartoons, the original 1985 classic and the 2011 reboot, and they are now available on Hulu. Yeah, that's right, they're on Hulu. And that's a good thing, a very, very good thing, because now people have the opportunity to be able to watch all of it. And they're able to see all 4 seasons of the original show and obviously the entirety of the 2011 reboot. Now, for those of you who are unaware, yes, the 1985 series was actually 4 seasons. The first season was 65 episodes long, and I think they were 20 episodes each, or 20. I could be wrong on the number. It ended up being like 130-something episodes spread out over 4 years. Thing about Thundercats is that, you know, when the box sets came out, the DVD box sets, they called them Season 1 and Season 2, so it's not actually accurate. But the one problem that the DVDs had when they were made was the DVD for the first season episode, the second episode actually, The Unholy Alliance, had an issue with the sound. Now, defenders of the Cartoon Network insult to Thundercats fans have come out and said, well, I mean, they couldn't even get the second episode to have music. I don't understand why. Well, that's not the fault of the original show. That's the fault of Warner Media, the same people who put out your Cartoon Network, you know, trash, and, you know, came out with, you know, the DVD box sets and screwed them up. So the second episode, The Unholy Alliance, has no music. So here's what it sounds like with no music.
In a moment, the eye of Thundera will be mine to command, boy!
And you can see it doesn't sound right. You know, it doesn't sound right just hearing Mumm-Ra cackling without the music to accompany it. But the DVD box sets that came out, like, they actually fixed some of the DVDs. I think they replaced it for some people, and then they put out another batch that had the corrected audio. And in fact, the box set that I have here actually has the corrected audio. And just so you can hear what the corrected audio sounds like.
In a moment, the eye of Thundera will be mine to command, boy!
And you could see a difference, right? I mean, there's a huge difference in the way the two shows, the two clips there sound, because the music is playing. You need the music to be able to, bring you into the action. And unfortunately, Warner, in their, infinite wisdom, when they, made these box sets, they put them on digital streaming services that, when you purchase the box set, you get the digital copy. And the second episode on Movies Anywhere actually has the incorrect audio, the no music for the Unholy Alliance. Well, that is the same copy that they also provided to Hulu. So on Hulu right now is the incorrect audio for the Unholy Alliance. And I actually decided to tweet out to Hulu themselves, as you can see here, and I said, so Hulu now has both versions of the Thundercats on their platform. Yes, there's only two, and unfortunately, they used the incorrect audio version for episode 2 of the original cartoon. And, my DVD has the correct one. They need to fix it. So Hulu support actually tweeted me back, and they said, sorry for the disappointment. We play the episodes the way we received them from the original rights owners. But if you let us know what's wrong with the audio track we have, we'll be glad to be able to pass the feedback along to the appropriate parties. And I said, so the blame falls on WB Pictures then. The audio for the second episode, Unholy Alliance, was messed up and has no music track. This was corrected on some DVDs, like mine, but not all. The version you have, as well as, the Movies Anywhere, is the one without the music. And so they said, thanks for following up. We'll share your experience to our team. If there's anything else we can do down the line, let us know, and we'll be happy to help. And I'm glad that they actually tweeted me back, because what they're literally saying is that, hey, this is what they gave us. It's not really, this is kind of the same issue with Back to the Future. The people with Back to the Future movies have just arrived on Netflix recently, and I was able to watch them. And there was a scene actually edited on Back to the Future 2, and they actually, cut out a certain part of the movie. Well, everybody flipped out about it. Netflix was like, look, this is the version they provided to us. And they ended up getting the right version, and that's the version that they went with after the fact. They fixed it right away. And I'm hoping that Hulu is able to do the same thing and is able to, correct, this oversight. And I'm hoping that, maybe, someone at Movies Anywhere or somebody somewhere is able to fix, this, issue when it comes down to the Unholy Alliance, because fans of the original Thundercats want the show to be able to be watched and enjoyed just as we remember it way back in 1985, and those who got to enjoy the 2011 show, and then maybe that was their introduction to Thundercats. So I want to know what you guys think. Did you guys happen to catch Thundercats on Hulu yet? And if you haven't, maybe I'm the guy who's telling you the news, and I'm glad to be able to bring this to the table for you guys. Of course, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Be sure to thumbs up this video and subscribe. Check out my other videos as well. I have got more coming down the pipeline for this channel when it comes down to geeky and nerdy stuff that is outside of the realm of Transformers, because that is my main channel, is the Transformers channel. And this channel, of course, will have some stuff with Thundercats, with Ninja Turtles, and He-Man, and Batman. And I do hope to bring some Godzilla reviews to the table for you guys. And those should be coming soon as well. So stay tuned for all that, guys. And as always, until next time, till all are one.